Narrows Plaza Bowl in the Tacoma area. We're here for the title match of today's JBT event, the Pac Northwest regular season finale. Jacob Mullen looking to continue his excellent season with another title here. He's got his hands full against Tiger Miller. This can tie up the match in the third frame, and he gets it. To their right, Derek Height looking to win his first career title, going up against Andrew Martin, who's looking to win his first career singles title. He's got one win as part of the Baker team winners back in December. So two bowlers in handicap looking for a breakthrough. The handicap difference is 10. Andrew's got to beat Derek by 10 to win, and he's trailing in the match scratch with an open in the third while Height has remained clean. Tiger Miller, you've already seen on camera today, shooting that brilliant 300 to end the match play and leap into the ladder. He's done very little but X since then. And man, I think he's got a pretty good look. Ever since that 300, he jumped off the third in the ladder. He shot 230 to oust Tyler Hogstrom, and then just came off a 267 to take care of Tyler Bowe, as you see Martin in more early trouble. If he sends that ball right, it just peels and hook stops. If he misses just a pinch left, it just sets up in the 1-3 for him. All that power equals a whole lot of X's. And as so often happens after I slather compliments on somebody, we end up with a rare error, 2-4-8-10. Makeable split for him. We'll see if he chooses to go for it. The problem with 2-4-8-10s is if you go for it, you can lose count. Mullen has been stringing them too, obviously, to get the top seed on a high-scoring day, so let's see how he feels about this one. He is going for it. Oh! He does lose that extra pin as a count. A big early break for Mullen with a miss from Tiger. The way he's going, you didn't know if he was ever going to miss. Height remains Dutch through 5 frames, and that's good for a nice 29-pin lead plus the 10 he's getting. Bowlers preparing themselves for tomorrow's invitational, some leaping into eligibility, others trying to leap into the top 5. Mullen trying to catch McConnell Wong for bowler of the year. So every shot certainly counts for him. I don't know how many redheads there are in Holland, but he remains Dutch through 6. There we go. Martin has been in title matches before and has not thrown great games. Title matches are a different creature altogether. Oh boy, lucky to break up the split there. We have gotten a lot of really pretty bowling from Jake Mullen on camera lately. Back at Paradise Tower and a couple times before, he has really been putting up the X's. So it's but there was a time, and we talked about this before, when Jake Mullen couldn't win title matches. So Jake Mullen was Andrew Martin a couple years ago, just making the show but not figuring out a way to get over the hump. Andrew's got to figure that out for himself, and then he's going to start winning in bunches because he's got a real nice game as well. He's got the family pedigree to practice a whole bunch. There we go. That's what he's been doing a lot of today to qualify first to plus 271. A high game of 256 and 6 out of the 8 games over 200 scratch. Mullen qualified first at plus 336. Oh, and gets that 10 to tap out. That's for 8 games plus 90 bonus pins for his 3 match play wins, which included a 255 to 254 win that consolidated his lead. Tiger, for his part, was minus 11 after 3 games today. Wasn't doing a whole lot. Came up with a real nice game 4 to jump into the cut and hung on to the cut. Game 5, and then exploded in the semifinals, as we talked about. So he almost ended up with too much hold in the middle with that 2-4-10. There we go. Picture perfect there, got it out to the friction a little sooner and 10 back, and well, he blew the Dutch by doubling, and now he double blows it by splitting after the double. He's got a Belgian 155, Sam. Thank you for laughing on camera, Sam. Important for Derek to get the one pin here. You're not going to make it, and you never know if you need that pin. He does. Whether he intended that to be smart or not, it was. 156 through 8. Martin can get to 151 in his 8th frame if he can start stringing them right here. So it's still anybody's game. Let's see if Andrew can come up clutch. At the same time Tiger's bowling here, we'll try and catch them both. Tiger, oh man. Within a half second of each other, two really bad breaks as Miller recovers from the 210 combo to stone 9. And Andrew throws his best shot on the right-hand lane and rings a 10. Double whammy there. Evan Smith won her second Priority Girls Scratch event of the season with the win today over AJ Shock. While Hunter Bauer took U17, beating Ethan Maxwell, who grew a foot since the last time I've seen him. 212 to 182. If Miller converts, he'll trail by 27, and he does. Andrew not out of this, but it's a lot harder. Now he can strike out for 191, and he's got to win by 10. And now he's going to start to run out of frames. The body language tells the story. I haven't seen Andrew's shoulders move yet. Andrew's walking like this. He's a little tense. And when your shoulders are tense, you pinch the ball, and when you pinch the ball, you score like I do. Which is why I'm running tournaments, not bowling in them, Derek. Makes sense. Sam knows this firsthand. Sam's a JBT champion. What does he got to do to get over the hump?
I don't know.
Thank you, Sam. That was compelling.
I never won one.
Did you win a team one or something, didn't you? You didn't?
Nope.
Well, that explains your answer.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, whatever the it is, Jake's got it right now. He gets at his toughest in the biggest situations. Did you really? So let me redo this interview. Take 2. Slap. What did you do wrong in your JBT career?
Everything.
Okay. Jeez. Meanwhile,
bad shots and missed a lot of spares.
Me too. Meanwhile, a bad break for Derek as he 5-7, but he spares it up. Yeah. Just when he gave a little glimmer of hope back to Martin, he comes up with the brilliant 5-7 conversion. That should about wrap things up for him. Best Martin can do is 180 minus the 10 for 170. Yeah, that split conversion did it. There's a brand new JBT champ there. Solid 9 doesn't matter. Jacob going for 6. Almost 10 pin last time. This time he does leave the flat 10 on the left-hand lane. He'll take it. He's in good shape. Gingers rejoice. We've added one to the collection. There you go. Champ. AJ seems reasonably happy. Pop is more than reasonably happy. Yes. Been a long road. Derek's been bowling these for a long time. He's had a couple seconds himself. These are hard tournaments to win, whichever division you want. And he made a blue hammer look pretty good too, which I always appreciate. Very nice. And a finally from Derek. Well, it's the same post-mortem for Andrew. His time is going to come. He is rapidly developing into a good bowler. He'll give Scratch a shot next year, I'm sure. He's got to shake off the mental bummer that losing a title match is and keep the positives that he had about today. Now Tiger over here has 242 max. he might need most of that. There we go. Hasn't missed on 36, now he's just got to get rezoned in on 35. Obviously the key shot in the match. It'd be almost impossible for him to win if he doesn't get this hit. It would require 2 opens from Jacob if Tiger can't get this hit. No, are you kidding me? What on earth? What can you say? You live by the power, you die by the power. That ball looked like it was just going to spray messengers everywhere. Instead, a ugly, nasty, putrid, obnoxious, stinking pocket 710. It's going to be the difference. Still haven't had a 710 make on TV, on our TV. And that is just raunchy. Well, Mullen's bowling well and getting good breaks against him, so it's all going his way this season. But will it go his way enough? I don't have in front of me how far behind McConaughey he is. Kind of made the cut and didn't do much after that today. Triple points tomorrow for finishing position. I'm sure it's catchable, but I guess it'd make a better webcast if I did know, wouldn't it? So we're going to find this out. Since I got garbage time to fill now for a couple frames. Gotcha. Go down to the old phone here. Get everything. Get. It's the camera of doom and the cell phone of glory is what it is here. It's Safari, not Wells Fargo. JBT, no, that's YouTube. PWBA. More Wells Fargo. Oh, here we go. All right. Jacob also takes a long time to bowl, so I got a lot of time to fill here because he is going to be your champ. Look out. Now it looks like the left-hand lane was the trickier of the two. I think that 2-4-8-10 surprised Tiger somewhat. And then just kind of bad luck on the solid 9. That 7-10 was just gross. So yeah, Jacob starts the day today. Focus, focus, not going to focus. Well, it's 15:25 and McConaughey's 16:89, so he's 164 behind him. He'll pick up, roughly 60 or 70 today in that area, so he's only going to be 100 behind. So they're both going to automatically make the cut, because that's how the Invitational works. But a bad match play round for McCanna tomorrow, and a good match play round from Jacob could swing bowler of the year on the last day of the season. Well, he never missed on 36. He'll remain 5 for 5, and didn't miss much on 36 the previous 2 games either. Never missed on 22. We could go back there. Or 21. It's amazing how good a second place finish is and how bad it feels. Of course. An experimental ball change there in the 10th, I think. But so let's see, after that 589 starts, 51 up, 40 up, 140, 143, 170, Yeah, I think he's plus $1 billion after the 580 start. That was the 300 ball, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought so, yeah. Why do you ever turn away from the 300 ball? He was already sending it to Dallas or Canton or whatever. Score doesn't reflect the quality of the game this time as he finishes out with 210. Great run, but running into a buzzsaw in now 8-time champ Jacob Mullen. Well, he just wants to keep on doing what he's been doing for the last 9 months or so. He will be a focused and potentially noisy man tomorrow. We shall see. Top 20 after tomorrow move on to TPC, where the Northwest has done disproportionately well over the years. Lots of champs coming out of the Northwest at TPC. See if they can pull it off again. And this is tough. A few people have waltzed up north thinking, oh, I'll take care of the Northwest. Said, wow, there's a lot of good players here. There certainly are. How about a 237 to 210 final? Nicely bowled by two really high quality bowlers. We'll do it all over again tomorrow and pay $1,000 to the winners. Right, Sam?
Yep, $1,000 bucks.
Right, Sam.